Yes, there are Africans and there are Caribbean people who think them better than African Americans. But there are also African Americans who think them better than Africans and Caribbean people. Saying? An African American once told me while on vacation in Jamaica that he was a higher class of black than me.
Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. In case you're new here, my name is Maren
and I'm Maureen.
Yeah, so just in case you stumbled upon this video or channel, I want to welcome you to the Twinshangout tribe.
Yeah, so please consider subscribing to our channel if you have not, and also you can leave us a comment and share this video.
So in today's video, we are going to be reacting to a video of a black American woman who was in an interview, and she really truly believes that Africans and not Jamaicans but the whole of Caribbean, Africans and Caribbeans don't like black Americans, you know, and she has given her own reasons that we are going to be playing the video for you and you'll get to watch later on. You can come back and let's discuss on it, but let's do this respectfully, because we've had some issues in the past where people come to the comment section and leave.
Some we don't even see. Actually, we just find complaints that some comments have been deleted, and we didn't delete any comments. So most probably YouTube does delete some comments if you're not respectful. So you can agree or disagree with this woman, but in a respectful way, you guys.
So let's watch the video and we'll come back with our remarks. If you have anything to say, please leave it on the comment section.
What other race/ethnicities do you believe would be there to help black people in a race war?
Black American people, because the Caribbeans and the Africans, I don't see them standing up with us either.
Excuse the out of me.
The diaspora wars are already going crazy. It's mad Caribbeans and African people that think that they better than black Americans as it is. So when people from other countries come here, they are already forewarned. Stay away from them black Americans. They're like this. They're like that. There are a lot that will stand up with us, but I'm not counting every single last one.
So what you're saying is there are going to be a group of West Indians who are going to look at a race war and say, I'm from Trinidad, I know what's going on here. But I'm from Trinidad, I know what's going on in Alabama and all them type of thing. Them fellas down there, that's good. I go on right out so good.
Yes, there are Africans and there are Caribbean people who think them better than African Americans. But there are also African Americans who think them better than Africans and Caribbean people. Saying? An African American once told me while on vacation in Jamaica that he was a higher class of black than me. Why? He stated that because the slave ship dropped him off in America. That's what he told me. Saying? Know that.
Wow. So guys, let us know what you think about this video on the comment section. Now I have to clarify this. It's not all African, but it's not all black Americans who think this. This is just the opinion of
a select few.
A select few.
Yeah. And if you've noticed what the Jamaican has said at the end of the video, he says, as much as the woman says, some Africans and some Jamaicans view themselves better than African Americans, there's also a number of black Americans who view themselves better than Africans and Jamaicans,
which is true.
Yes,
if you agree with us, let us know. But I feel like this statement is very true. It goes both ways. There are those Africans who really literally feel they're better than for their own reasons, they're better than black Americans. But I
think the biggest reason is because, you know, when you feel rejected in a certain place, your ultimate reaction will be to also reject those people. So right now, a group of black Americans don't really want to be associated with with Africans or Africans in any way, shape or form, you know. So these blacks, they've already rejected their ancestry that may date back to Africa, you know. So what I usually ask people in this platform, if you're any type of black, where did you come from, you know?
Black Americans, we'd really like to hear from you, because on this platform we have people from the Caribbean, we have other Africans who are watching. We'd really like to know, do you guys genuinely feel that Africans and the Caribbean, people from the Caribbean, dislike you or hate you? Please just let us know on the comment section. And why do you feel this way, and where did these feelings originate from? Because right now I'm seeing this trend where African Americans, or sorry, Black Americans are moving to Africa, and a lot of them are really flourishing. A lot of them are doing well here, and some of them have even taken the initiative to record their stay in Africa. If it's business or life they're doing here in Africa, they're documenting that on YouTube. So we really see they're really doing well. No major conflict between the two groups, and you really never know a place or a person until you get to visit these people, you know.
Yeah, so my advice to Black Americans, I would like to ask you guys,
not all of you,
for those who are interested, please first visit the continent of Africa. And since we come from Kenya, we'd ask you to please come and visit Kenya. Have a personal experience with Kenya before you draw your conclusion from somebody else's experience in Africa, or somebody else's thought of process about Africans. You know, come have a relationship with Africans, then draw your conclusion. Because I usually feel most Black Americans who don't want to be called Africans, or think that Africans hate them, you've never really actually stepped foot in Africa. You've not experienced what Africa is all about. That's why you've heard from people, we hate you, so you've automatically defaulted to the mindset of Africans and Caribbeans hate you guys.
Yeah, one thing I can tell you for sure, it doesn't matter if you're going to the eastern part of Africa, southern part of Africa, western part of Africa. It really doesn't matter. One thing I can tell you for sure is that Africa has this energy, and I'm telling you, when you come here, hate is not the first thing you're going to feel.
Yeah, hate is not the first energy.
As a matter of fact, until you open your mouth for us to hear your accent, you blend in quite well and you look like Africans. And I'm telling you, on the air, straight from the airport, if there's any Black American watching this and you've experienced this, please leave a comment on the comment section, because it's through this engagement that we educate people, other people, and they get to see the real picture of what is what, you know. I assure you, the moment you land in Kenya, I'll speak for my own country because I come from Kenya. The moment you land in Kenya and people hear how you talk, Kenyans really love foreigners, and that is no joke. Kenyans love foreigners, and Kenya has made an environment where any kind of foreigner
to foreigners, any kind of foreigners, whether you're white, whether you're black, whether you're Ugandan, whether you're Black American, whether you're Somali, whether you're Arab, Kenyans are really very welcoming people in general.
And there's a lot of things you can do here in Kenya. There's a lot of areas where you can go as a Black American. Let me say as a Black American, because coming from the United States, I believe your country is very, very developed, and you live in a fast-paced kind of way of life. So if you come to Kenya, if that is what you're looking for, there are very specific areas where it's designated for that. You'll never ever find issues or get bored in Kenya. But the only thing I can say you're gonna find issues with is that obviously when someone hears a foreigner and that foreign accent, the prices of purchase, the power of purchase is not the same.
To overprice you unless you're with a local who will speak for you.
Right.
But if you're alone and you don't know how to bargain for goods, someone will tend to give you a higher pricing on items, which is quite normal, not only here in Kenya, but other African countries, I believe, in outside of Africa.
So you guys, we'd like to hear from you. Let us know. We want to know what you think about this episode. The people from the Caribbean who are watching this, please let us know what is your
relationship with Black Americans, and what is your take on this issue. Because I believe, and I always strongly believe, you get the treatment that you give out to people. So most African people are very welcoming and loving, and I believe most Jamaican people are also very welcoming and loving. But if you approach an African person with an attitude of I'm better than you, they won't pay you any mind. Instead, they might even tend to ignore or just ignore you, because they want to go on with their little lives that is not up to your standards, So Black Americans, be more open-minded, and before you form if you form thoughts about other countries, please make it a point, if you can afford, to visit these countries, visit it, have an experience with these countries, and form an opinion of your own that you can take back to your people and educate them more, and also advise them to do the same. Yeah, so other than that, thank you guys for watching. Leave a comment on what you think about this episode. You can also leave a like for us and share this episode. Until next video.